Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, interleague baseball. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And today's starting pitcher, Andrew Abbott. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Now it's going to be Bernie Williams. He's a guy who does it all. Rips one to right. And a couple of quick outs. So stepping in for Boston, Luis Gonzalez, leading the AL in batting average. This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball.
There's a guy right there that really trusts his hands. I mean, you have to wait a little bit longer with the breaking ball. He did that, and he still had the power to drive it the other way. Just couldn't keep it fair.
That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now a chance for Edgar Martinez. And the sweeper is off the plate. Abbott, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Swings through that. Missed with a changeup. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Roberto Clemente. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Swings through that one. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Two on, 2 outs. That one missed.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That's off the mark, and the count is even, 2-2. Hit hard, should be extra bases. 1 runs in. And in its second with an RBI double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And the batter now, Pudge Rodriguez. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Ranging back. And a foul ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. Run scoring double here for the Reds. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here in Cincinnati, and getting the start for the Red Sox, Vida Blue. And singing, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts. Joe Morgan digs in now.
High inside.
Number 8, Joe Morgan.
Yeah.
4-seam fastball. Low middle.
Strike 2.
That was straight queso right there.
High outside.
Caught him looking for the K. Morgan not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Adam Dunn, the next to hit for the Reds.
Low inside.
Blue. When you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges.
Curveball. Low outside.
And the 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Two outs, base is empty.
Fastball.
Next for
High
Cincinnati,
inside.
Tyler Stevenson. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Fastball.
Well, he's got
High
power,
inside.
and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He
Low
can also
inside.
break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
Changeup. Low middle.
2 down, nobody on. Martinez. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They trail here 1-0. Second inning set to go, and stepping in for Boston, Carlos Beltran. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
There's a swing and a drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Carlos Correa up next for the Red Sox. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Fouled off down the right side. Man at second. Cut on, popped up right side. Morgan settles under this one. 1 away. Now it's Javier Baez.
Second baseman Javier Baez.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. What a stop. And very nicely done for the out. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Francisco Lindor now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Bernie Williams up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. Look out!
Time.
And it hit him.
Up next for the Red Sox.
First and second, 2 outs. Luis Gonzalez. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Fouled off. He was late. In the air, left field. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run is in. Now a relay to the plate. Slides his hand in there. Save. It's 4-zip. And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead. Edgar Martinez, the next to hit. Swings through that one for strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. And that's outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Foul ball. And on second, 2 down. That misses the zone. 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Runner at second, 2 down. Out to short. Aaron handles this one. Throws to first, and Martinez is out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them. We head to the bottom of the second. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Henry Aaron. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Aaron with a homer in his last game.
Changeup. Low inside.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Josh Young stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Fastball. Middle outside.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Not in time.
He's in there.
Safe. Runner on at first with 1 gone.
Low middle.
And the batter now, Lou Boudreau. There's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
He's got it. 2 down. This is J.J. Bleday.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in his own.
Nice curveball for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swings through it for the K. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So 1 left for Cincinnati. They're on the short end of a 4. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Line drive to short and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out. Pudge Rodriguez will hit next. Fly to right his first time. To third, Young. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. 2 down, base is empty. Carlos Beltran getting ready to hit. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Carlos Correa will circle the bags. His first homer of the year, and they add a pair. It's 6-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
And now Terry Francona makes his way. New pitcher for the Reds, Nick Lodolo.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And that's the inning. Carlos Correa with the key hit this inning. It's now a 6. Noel V. Marte getting ready to hit.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Lindor on to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. There's a strike. Steer went deep in his most recent game. Next offering is fouled back.
2-seam fastball. Low outside.
Hit on the ground to short. Lindor to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Joe Morgan now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Reds nothing. Start of the fourth. Joe stepping in for Boston. Francisco Lindor. Bouncer to Young. Whips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here now the Red Sox DH. Bernie Williams. He's 0 for 1. Out towards right center field. Marte on the move to the gap. And there's 2 down. So stepping in for Boston, Luis Gonzalez. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Back here at Great American Ballpark. In now for the Reds, Adam Dunn. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
The 0-1. In the air, right field. Clemente settles underneath it. 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Stevenson. Ripped, but it curls foul. The Reds with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 2.
Fastball. Low inside.
This one in the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Here comes the throw, but he's in there easily.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Low middle.
The shortstop takes a ball. Catcher challenge. Will take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. One challenge remaining for them now.
Curveball. Low outside.
Man at second. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Here's Josh
Changeup.
Young. Reached
Low
on an
middle.
infield single his first time.
Curveball. Low middle.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you...
That's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. Reds leave one. They still find themselves down 6-0. New inning getting started. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Edgar Martinez. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one missed. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Tosses to first. One away here in the fifth. And next for the Red Sox, Roberto Clemente. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Line into right center field. That's a base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he...
Nice grab. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the inning. In now for the Reds, Lou Boudreau.
Middle outside.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one.
Low
Just
middle.
one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The throw to first. A great play deep in the hole.
Up next,
J.J. Bleday, the next to hit for the Reds.
J.J. Bleday.
The
Four-seam
Reds
fastball.
with a lot
High
of ground
middle.
to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Fought off foul.
Four-seam fastball. High inside. Curveball. Low outside.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
In the air, right field. That will end the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Red Sox baseball. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Leading off, Carlos Beltran. Right side, Morgan. Throws to first in time. One pitch and one out. Now Correa up to hit.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And that's in there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
A lot of pop in that bat. Had the distance for the Oppo home run, but many times you have that slice going to the opposite field, and he just couldn't keep that one fair.
Line drive. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for two. El Mago coming to the dish. He's grounded out a couple of times. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So the two-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the lineup, Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. A switch hitter batting right. And it's fouled away. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All four pitches in play right here, partner.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One left for the Red Sox. They lead it, though, 6-0. Back here in Cincinnati, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. He was late there, strike one.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen. But you got to take what he's offering that day.
Good job to fight that one off.
Four-seam fastball, high middle.
And that's a little bit high. It's a ball and two strikes.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
Fouls it back with two strikes.
Changeup, low outside.
The 1-2. And there's a ball.
Curveball, low inside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Yep.
Four-seam fastball, low middle.
On the ground. And that chance handled. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Fastball, low inside.
That just misses, and it's 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Morgan on his horse coming home. He will score. It's 6-1. One out, runner at second. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Curveball. Low inside.
On the ground to third. Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
That one ripped, but foul.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
He swings and fouls one off.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Man on second, 2 down. Sets him down looking. They limit the damage here. Run scoring double here for the Reds. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Top of inning number 7. Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter. Carlos Delgado.
And he handles left-handed pitchers very well, so not too worried about the same-handed matchup right here.
That one fouled off. It's in and out of his glove. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Luis Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Now he'll turn for second. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Martinez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And another ball. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Fastball for a strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Gonzalez coming home. Safe. It's 7-1. One gone, runner at first. Now at the plate, Roberto Clemente. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Tap foul at the plate. Hammered, base hit. And now 2 aboard. Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter. Jorge Posada. Runners at first and second for him with 1 down. Oh, look at the stop. The feed for 1. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a Good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yeah.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll be safe at first. One down. Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. That one to first. Martinez tossed to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now Noelvi Marte.
Low outside.
No, off the plate.
Four-seam fastball. High inside. Four-seam fastball.
Off of first
Low
with 2
outside.
away. That one's in there. 1 and 2.
Changeup. Low middle.
Stays alive.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Clemente has a beat on it, and that is that. So one left for Cincinnati. They're down 7-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Pierce Johnson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Sliced hard but foul. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Into the corner, but foul. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Back there. And that one is off the wall. So a man aboard. Javier Baez up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. Spin throw, that's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Reds DH. Spencer Steer. Clips the corner. It's 0-1.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Back to the top of the order now. Joe Morgan, the next to hit for the Reds.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And that's a base hit into left field. And a man aboard.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Low outside.
Next pitch misses. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That missed by a lot. Ball
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Four-seam
The
fastball.
Bo Sox
Low
up
inside.
big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in.
Low
So
inside.
hoping to see some kind of adjustment.
And that one hammered on its way. And wow, that one is way out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. And they're chipping away. It's 7-3.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving.
And now Alex Cora is out of the new pitcher for the Red Sox, Joe Jimenez. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Henry Aaron digging in now.
Slider. Low outside.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Slider.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
2 down, nobody on. Shoots a line drive single into right center. And that keeps the inning alive. Next to hit, Josh Young.
Outside. Slider. Low middle.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Slider. Low outside.
Got him. That's the 3rd out. Reds claw back with this homer. Through 8 full, this is Red Sox baseball on the. We go to the 9th, and stepping in for Boston, Francisco Lindor. That one ripped. One up, one down. Carlos Delgado digs in now. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1. That's ripped. Base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Here's the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
Ball. Ball.
That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner. Delgado around 3rd. The relay to the plate. The tag out. And now Terry Francona makes. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Graham Ashcraft. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Edgar Martinez. Up the middle, and that one handled. Jump throw, and Martinez is out. One left for the Red Sox. Digging in, Lou Boudreau. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Edwin Diaz.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Two-seam fastball. Low inside.
Up the middle. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. J.J. Bleday will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Noel V. Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in there. Strike one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Here, bottom 9, and the home team trying to rally to at least tie it up. Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Right through there for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Fair ball. Headed for the plate. One run across, and he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate, and now they trail by 1. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right. Manager out of the dugout. Emilio Pagan will take over here.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And now here is Adam Dunn. Oh,
I don't know how you take that.
That was a strike. And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Low inside.
So the tying run at second. Swinging and drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game.
The kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing at the bat, nice win for the team.
And a final 8-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at